until now. The city was prosperous until about 5 years ago. And then just the crops
What?
started to fail.
5 years?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to completely verbally destroy them. So they're making their counter against Massive?
Well, no, they can't until their turn, so...
Alright, so I guess it's my turn then.
Yeah.
Right, so 5 years. You had 5 years of failing crops, and you did not remedy this issue. You did not make contingencies. You did not seek help to alleviate the pain that your people are suffering. The lack of trade, the lack of funds. 5 years you sat on the council and you dare to speak that you're the correct leaders for this city, for these people. You are scum.
Ugh.
Yeah, well, basically.
I mean, to be
again,
fair, his argument works.
it's 7-8 die again. Oh, come on. But the defense is what, 1?
1, so yeah, you probably just bounce off them at this point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
defenders win ties, remember.
Yeah, defenders win ties. Alright.
Right now, I think they're still recovering from mouse to the point where they just don't hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with what you said, it's just they've got a bigger thing to worry about.
Yeah.
Their nerve is starting to get to...
And can you blame them?
So how much willpower do they have now? I think Malsev took off another tick of them.
Yeah, they've lost 3 so far.
So far,
And how much do they have?
6 to begin with.
6 to begin with. Well, they're not
So they've
gonna
got
have...
some left.
Yeah.
What is that on? Where is that on the willpower listing that the current mental state is at?
Oh, you mean where's willpower on the character sheet?
No, I mean not willpower character. I'm saying like what mental state are you at when you have 3 willpower?
Oh,
I don't think losing temporary willpower affects that.
it doesn't really.
Okay.
I mean, your permanent
Until you
willpower
hit 0, at which point you become...
kind of just there.
Basically, you want to stop having any interaction whatsoever.
They can always opt out and surrender.
Look, we've done our best. We asked you here to defend our city. We
All you're doing here is rebel rousing and trying to
now
push
you're trying
rebels.
to take over. This is some sort of coup. We will not stand for it. Guards,
Out of character. Yeah.
seize them.
Oh, they're calling the guards.
Go on the guards.
I'm at 25 out of 28 peripheral. If I use one mode, I light up like a beacon, right?
If you use any peripheral motes, yes. If you stick to using personal, then no.
Yeah, exactly. Because we always have the option to just light up the entire keep.
I mean, yeah, there
Yeah.
is no mechanical reason preventing you from lighting up like a goddamn bonfire if you really want to.
And the guards will have to take valor checks. Just laying the options on the table.
Spending 1 mote is more like you light up the room instead of you light up the building.
No, the
that's
problem is
just
he's
it.
already
He's
got
still got the gigantic animo banner going on behind him because of the battle.
It's now wrapped around the castle. It's making loop-de-loops.
as you.
It's 2 giant banners. What do you expect them to do?
I mean, point taken.
And let's not forget, they're making loop-de-loops around Mousef's giant head.
They're also this is also the same place where this is the same people that did the massive exalting coming out during the fight as well.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if the guards want to join, they have to roll join battle, or join debate.
I don't think that they're joining debate. They're actually going to join battle.
Oh,
Are
it
they?
might be, depending on how they roll. I could get them to back off.
Yeah.
Or Dresden could.
Well,
I do have a charm for that.
they are calling the guards. The guards are stepping forwards. These are a lot. Okay. I'm just looking through the elite soldiers thing, and I've just got to the self bow. Speed 6, accuracy 5, damage 5, 7L, range 150, rate 2. Uses frog crotch arrows.
Yeah,
The frog crotch arrows?
Crotch arrows.
yeah, there are many.
That's a funny name.
Frog
Yeah.
catch.
They're
No,
supposed to be
crotch.
crotch.
Crotch. It's the frog crotch arrows. I assume they are poisoned because any other explanation is just.
They're
Something
not,
else.
Well, no,
actually.
they're designed to make horrific wounds in flesh.
Yeah. There's no
Doesn't make
poison
any
involved.
sense.
They're just stupidly named.
I mean, you can poison them, but
But that's
I
a
get-
separate thing. Right?
I get the idea. They have little miniature saw blades made into them.
no, they're essentially just what's it, hollow points, except for arrows.
That doesn't make any. Hollow point is guns.
Okay. The point is that they do extra lethal damage, but they are rubbish against armor. So any lethal armor you're wearing will give you double soak. The idea being they're just a massive bladed Y-shaped claw. So if it actually hits your flesh, it's cutting you up like a turkey, but it's going to do nothing against a sheet of metal because it's just going to go bang.
Therefore, using on peasants and peasants
Right,
alone.
right. Well, good thing I'm wearing my armor.
Mouse,
Yeah.
look, they're using weapons that shall harm the proletariat alone.
To be
Yeah,
fair,
such-
they have made the critical mistake of
Ah.
only taking away your arms and not your armor.
Yeah. Ooh, that's really nasty. That's really decorative. Also, probably absolutely.
Plus, I think. Oh wait, no, it doesn't double natural soak, does it?
It does not. It only doubles lethal soak from armor specifically. Otherwise, that will be hideously fucking broke.
Right. So, are they
Seriously,
actually going to
Exalted.
do something?
Well,
These-
no, join battle. If that's been declared, you've got to roll join battle.
Yeah, roll join battle.
They went guards.
Guards.
How do I close this? Join.
I love how, while this is going on, we've got summoning of wood elementals going on. We've got me doing the rounds of the Undercity. We've got Adamant on the docks.
Oh my gosh! I completely forgot how to do the join battle roll. What
Wits awareness. It's the same as join debate.
Wits awareness. So it's
Look,
5.
yeah.
Put it like this. Serpent. We're basically doing the exact same thing from different angles. We might meet each other in the middle sooner or later.
Quite possibly. But actually, I think I've just before it's all kicked off, I went to watch the demons. Elemental summoning on the walls. Sorry, that was a genuine slip of the tongue. It's not actually a demon. I know.
Boy, wouldn't
No,
you feel?
no, that's-
Won't you guys feel silly when we succeed and actually take control of the entire city? Right.
No.
Well,
No, I
I'm
won't.
not summoning the elemental to take over the city. I'm summoning it to rebuild the city.
Yeah, he's doing it as a humanitarian effort. You guys are attempting a coup d'etat.
You guys are just going in and yelling at the government.
It's not. It's not actually a coup d'état. It's more like a tyranny, because it's going to be an armed takeover.
That is such a fucking fine hair to split. Cloud could use it in his sorcery charms.
Oh no, I only needed the hair for making a diclave.
Okay, let me have my metaphors. I have so little else at the moment.
That was a beautiful metaphor. So
Wow.
am I down? Where am I? Number 5 or number 3?
Well, with what's happened, Dresden has been put to 3.
Hmm?
Mousef and the guards are at 2.
Ding. Round 1.
Fight!
Fight.
You have to keep doing that. It's traditional.
Yes. And as we know, Exalted tradition is very important.
Okay, well, just let them. I'll let them do their thing first because I'm trying to think of how I want to phrase this. And technically, we're doing it at the same time, so.
They're actually probably not exactly attacking us. They're going to try to seize us and throw us out. I'm thinking, or at least throw us in the dungeon.
Or take you.
No, when you have the general of the mercenary army that's getting uppity, I think they're quite prepared to try and kill you to stop the mercenary army from being a problem.
Are you? I'm just technically
You
speaking,
have
like,
also just
have the council
declared
ordered
yourselves-
us to death or to seize us. It's difference, you know.
You're all basically declaring yourself radical elements in their government,
I
even
don't
though
know.
it just
Yeah, but is it straight to execution or dungeon?
Alright.
Alright, so. Mousef.
Well, again, I'll let them go first.
Okay.
It actually goes at the same time, so.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
yeah, but
it's a complete. It's the same thing. Just if the guards want to go first, the guards can go first.
Okay, so one's going to fire a bow. I should probably drop out. I'm going to say there's 4 guards in here, but they're all going to have the same. initiative just to make life simpler.
Mhm.
Actually, it'll take me 2 seconds to roll 3 more initiative. That seems to be quite neat.
And 1 at 5.
Yep. Alright, so the first guard is going to shoot a bow at Malsef. Archery plus Dex is...
Are they going straight to lethal?
Yeah.
I mean, if they're
Wow.
firing frog catchers,
We're
then yes.
exalted.
They know
Well-
exactly who they're dealing with.
Yeah, bear in mind that you two had your cover blown ages ago.
We didn't blow our cover. We never tried to be covered.
Clunk.
Metaphorically speaking, they know you're anathema now, which changes quite a lot of things.
Also, even they said they had a split on it, but going up and attacking the councils once as a monolith kind of has the item in there.
Ramifications is the
Yeah.
word. Yeah.
If you had tried to convince members of the council to support you, that's one thing. Going in there and telling the council that you're replacing them, that's another.
Yeah, why do you
Hey.
think the rest of us didn't go with you?
Yeah, for all the viewers wondering, this is why some of us didn't want to get involved. We saw this was coming.
Yeah,
Some
so
of us are still not known anathema.
that's a hit by 1. So
Alright. It's damage 7L.
and my soak is 4.
Now, bear in mind that your armor soak is going to be doubled on lethal because of the nature of frog crotch arrows.
So that
Oh, that's
Run
going to be
them
7 then.
doesn't mean 8. Don't you mean 8?
So I roll 7 dice now, don't I?
Hang on a minute. No. First of all, is it 7 or 8? Because we're having questions asked about that. And we need
Because
to
you said
get that right.
your armor is 4 lethal. That means if double is
No,
Yeah.
his overall soak is 4 lethal.
that
Yeah.
means
Yeah, so 7 lethal soak for this.
Because
So it's
his
damage
armor is
minus
3,
soak.
there's
So what is the damage of the arrow?
7, so it just bounces.
don't you have to add strength?
No, because remember, you work out if it's going to ping or not before you start adding accuracy bonuses.
Okay.
I don't remember at this point, however, if you need to check to ping or check for hardness. So it's 1 second while I just look that up.
So
All right. So at this point, I'm going to amplify my voice, which I can do for free. And
Hang on.
I'm going to invoke the fact that we just saved the city. So if it's okay, I'm going to add influence die to this roll.
Hang on a minute. If the post-attack damage is less than the attack's minimum damage, assume 1 unless otherwise listed, or the attacker's minimum essence, the raw damage has a final value equal to greater to these two values.
And the essence thing got patched, so it's only 1 die regardless, unless it has overwhelming.
Yeah, and it doesn't have overwhelming because it's a 4 catch. So he gets to roll 1 die against you.
Okay.
Let him roll.
Gray, that's your cue.
yeah, so 1 die.
You've basically pinged, and you're going to try and get in for 1, and that's it.
No. That's a 1.
That's a hard no.
Oh,
It's a shame damage rolls can't botch.
yes.
Well, to be fair, hang on. Think about that. What's it going to do? A healing arrow?
No,
You
it,
can
ba-
Daily potion on my arrow.
it bounces into another guard. In true
That's.
pen and
That
paper
would be
logic.
a botch on the hit.
I kind of like that idea, but it would be a hit botch, that one.
No, Gray could just take the critical table from one of the Warhammer 40
Oh, no!
No, that thing is way. No.
No!
we use it just for the hilarity of it, but not trying to inflict that onto us. And
We need to find out how badly we disembodied someone.
He's
Oh.
dead.
He's dead.
He's
Yeah,
dead,
but
Jim.
yeah, but does he scream for half a minute as his entrails fall out of his stomach and he drowns on his blood?
It's more. We're playing more Exalted than we are Austin Powers, but I do take your point.
All right. So I'm gonna start shouting, and my voice is going to boom throughout the city. It's like you have faced your salvation and you reject it. Your saviors come and you attempt to murder them. Perfidy, betrayal.
The giant head is screaming.
Yep. So, and again, I'm trading on the influence of us just saving the city and everybody knowing that I did it because of my powers. So I'm
So
adding
would that
those as
be-
bonus die.
Considered a distraction for me.
It is now.
Yeah, actually, that's a real good point. That's probably going to be loud enough to be heard by everyone in the city, no matter what we're doing. So that
Everyone
may
within
distract
4
the
miles.
That's the
That's
point.
definitely distracting him then.
Okay, which was the called to not have this blow up in my face?
God
Botch,
fucking
botch,
damn it, communist team.
Botch.
Luckily, I have 7 dice on this.
Wow, at least 6 successes at least. That's
Well,
good.
yeah, I assume that hits everyone's MDV. So everyone who hears this either loses 2 willpower or really wants to overthrow the council now.
We have a mob outside the gates.
Right.
That's the MDV.
I feel a pledge of your political action. My apathy cannot
Most
be
people have met,
overcome.
Average person has an MDV of 3.
Yeah, so again, they lose 2 willpower or they really want the council gone. And like they will immediately undertake that action to overthrow the council.
That means my entire army, mind you.
That's not a D100, is it?
There goes my savior of the city bonus for the afternoon
the
session.
lady is like walking. The lady's walking away. Suddenly, she wants to overthrow the government.
Yeah,
I
like
don't
literally
know,
everyone
officer.
who hears it.
I don't know. I was just walking home with my groceries, and all of a sudden, I felt the urge to sing La Internationale.
I heard this like loud voice. And next thing I know, I was building barricades.
Wait, guys! The barricades are already built. We built them last session. Remember?
Oh,
Why do we have another army on the outside of on the outside trying to invade again to overthrow the council?
Well, and keep in mind, I already gathered a mob at the gates of the keep, so
Yes.
and the
Oh.
soldiers there who are also hit by this.
Yes.
fuck! This is fucking
And
CL over
my
again.
entire army.
You know, I'd like to upgrade my previous observation. This wasn't just a terrible idea. It was a fucking brilliantly exalted idea. Well done.
What? Wait.
Incidentally, I did not have my summoning blow up in my face, and I am spending the willpower because I've got bigger things to worry about right now.
Serpentis, were you actually expecting something different?
Yes, I was expecting diplomacy, not a fucking coup d'etat.
In Exalted?
Yes, because diplomacy is very much a
Okay,
thing.
Serpentis, so I'm gonna let you know this, that you cannot blame this on me this time.
The one silver lining. We cannot blame it on this god, everyone.
So
That is the thinnest fucking silver lining I have ever heard of. In fact, I couldn't even use it as fucking tinfoil in my roast tonight.
So one of the guards just kind of listens to this and looks at the council members and just swings a chopping sword and takes his head off.
Nice.
Oi.
And the rest
be
just
fair.
start laying into them.
That was actually pretty cool, I have to concede. On the other hand,
I'm going to high five Mousef.
We are
Like-
so
Also,
not really building ourselves a good brand here that we're not horrible anathema, are we?
nope.
Outside,
No,
some
we-
of the guards try to fight.
I'm going to join the battle. Lighting up,
Okay.
you know.
Hang on a minute. No. Can I just put down that I am not going to join the battle? What I'm going to do is take a defend other action on Cloud. If anybody tries to attack Cloud, I will step in as he's summoning, but otherwise I am not getting involved in this.
I mean,
I
I'm in
think
the
I-
middle of the abandoned part of the town, so
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
I'm
what
that
Ray was
high
saying
priority
that
target.
I think that what Ray was saying that this is happening in the council.
It
Oh,
council
right.
chambers.
Sorry, I thought you were saying that the fighting had occurred in the city too. Sorry, my
No. This was just some of the soldiers, some of the guards have turned on the council and are executing them. Some of are trying to resist, but we're gonna beat them into the.
The result is going to be fighting in the street.
It's we've actually sparked off an actual revolution with everything via
Yes.
not
Yes,
via
the-
actually telling people that like convincing them. We've done this via magic compulsion rather than proper.
Your glorious, yes, your glorious
The word you're
revolution
looking-
has been kind of instigated.
The word you're looking for is incompetence.
I would say
Well-
I wouldn't say incompetence. I would say glorious revolution for the freedom of the proletariat.
Yeah, and keep in mind, everyone magically loves me that was hit by this and was affected.
Truly, the most horrific people in the out.
I'll spend the 2 willpower as well.
Oh yeah, I'm spending the 2 willpower up front. I'm just saying that now.
I'm gonna go. So after hearing that, I'm gonna go and try to find Vengeful and the rest because I thought that
Um,
our
Hey guys,
Yeah.
Yep.
What's up?
I just was looking up the social combat rules, and mental defense value has its own thing rather than the. It has its own stats that you use rather than the ones that you use for like dodging actual attacks.
No,
Yeah,
I
we
know.
know.
I was reading that page.
Yeah,
we
we know.
got it.
Willpower plus integrity plus pertinent specialty plus
Yes.
essence divided by
Yes.
Yeah,
I
we-
literally said
we
that
did
when
that,
this
yeah.
started.
Yeah, we got
Okay,
that.
good.
Don't worry. We didn't do it too wrong. No, actually, we did it exactly how it should have been done, and we
Yes.
succeeded.
No one is questioning that the social combat rules were at least followed.
Social combat was socialism.
The
The
Yeah,
success, on the other
results
hand, is
is
questionable.
what-
Socialism combat.
Oh,
Socialism combat.
oh, fuck. That's actually quite funny.
Willpower integrity.
So
Yeah, but
Martha,
after that, I am pretty much out of power, so I can't do that again.
Don't
Oh
worry.
no! What a shame.
don't worry. I think we
Who
have
should
it
we
handled.
stick to next?
I mean, Trezen is currently
think-
beating up some
Where are
hapless
you
guard.
rest of you when the revolution starts?
Well,
I was at my bar trying to, establish some, getting to know people, and then I hear a booming voice basically over God's sky, and then I start cursing myself out, because we let the zealot go do the talking for us.
And there's people just literally screaming that Caesar has crossed the Rubicon, and it's time to action.
No one
I
knows
wouldn't-
what that means. But
yeah, that's not. I wouldn't inflict indignity upon what we're doing upon Caesar, first of all.
Caesar at least.
The die, however, has in fact been cast.
That I will concede has certainly happened.
And
In fact, several
and,
dice have been cast.
and you could
Ho,
say
ho,
that
ho.
Mousef he came, he saw, and he conquered.
Well, no, he's come and he's seen. We haven't seen much conquering yet. The
Well, it's
combat
currently
is still
happening-
ongoing.
It's happening in the streets right now. Giant heads screaming, giant mile-long banners waving around in the sky. The revolution is beginning. The corrupt are being overthrown and cast into the void.
Well, that's what the propaganda said. Let's just stress that.
And okay, the void is actually the side road ditch, but you get the idea.
Yeah, the point's there. Cloud obviously is still summoning out in the outskirts. I think we determined that Vengeful had finished taking a break and joined him out there to have a chat. So the two of us are on the outskirts.
That leaves Joyous and Adamant.
I was at the bar, but after hearing that go off the sky, I'm locking up and currently going to meet the same members of the party, which unfortunately also includes Cloud.
Why, unfortunately?
And as for me, I'm just spending the 2 willpower needed to just ignore it entirely.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, to be fair, we should also probably get set front who's actually ignored this by willpower, because I have.
I have.
And who is actually just enduring the revolution?
I am. Raise his hand.
Look,
It's-
like the other people. We thought this would be further down the timetable, not like the day of.
You thought. There's your
You-
mistake.
You wrote the timetable, motherfucker. You are the equivalent of British Rail going, oh shit, we didn't realize the trains were going to be late. We didn't put enough trains on.
Wait,
Yep.
Yeah, to
why
be
you-
fair, any one of you could have come and stopped me.
But you decided this is too much of a hassle.
Well, no, we
we're
didn't
trying
realize
to-
you were going to go for a coup attempt. We sort of assumed diplomacy was still in play.
The guy whose name is an amalgamation of Mao and Joseph, who
This is
printed
coming
out
from the
the red
person
book.
who was, to be
Who
fair,
went to the-
Dresden, Dussel, you were there too, motherfucker.
And but I'm an acolyte of the red book. Don't you remember?
No, actually, I didn't. That explains a depressing amount indeed.
Yeah. Last time I said that Trezen actually overheard Mousef speaking and thought that was a smashing idea, and that's why Mousef and Trezen are actually in the city, because Mousef basically tagged along with Trezen's army because he said,
Okay.
"Hey, this is a mercenary army. This is perfect. They love me."
I will concede that I had forgotten that one particular element.
Well,
I had forgotten that Dresden was a convert.
pretty much.
I don't think, however, that would have changed all that much looking back on it, but there we are.
Yeah,
So that's all right.
it's very simple. She had a very shitty life, and then here comes Mousef promising the world. It's kind of like Trotsky when he promised 4-hour working days for double the salary.
That's what they get you in the lie. They say double the salary, and what they actually mean is no salary at all.
Yeah.
You
Well,
can't,
we
but
never said that
it's
Trotsky wasn't a liar.
divide by zero.
Virgin.
Yeah, what?
Divided by 0. Anyway, so yes,
So that happened.
Yeah, that happened. Well, Cloud and I aren't involved then because we both spent willpower and are off doing other
Cloud9?
things.
Cloud went 9.
I know you want to say Cloud and I, but I just heard Cloud9.
Well, some people are happy for the revolution. Yeah, there's plenty of looting going on.
I mean, to be fair, Cloud9 would actually explain the Ventrals.
As long as it's the looting, as long as looting of the rich, then it's acceptable.
Looters will loot anything they can get their hands on.
We'll figure it out what happens later.
Bloody hell.
Alright.
The revolution will not be civilized.
No one's gonna
Yeah.
loot my bar. I
so,
already loot this bar is my loot, damn it.
So does the situation in the room kind of go our way after a little while?
Yeah.
Well, you've got to fight.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah, so I'm putting all the former council in nooses. Well, unless they beg for their lives. But anyone who
Some of them are
still looks angry, I'm putting them in nooses and kicking them over the wall to hang as a public example.
Master,
Okay,
I think they're dead. You're gonna have to hang them from their feet. I think at least one of them got decapitated by the first guard that heard you.
Yeah, there was definite decapitations.
Wait, so that wait, that not made for nooses. That means head spikes walls.
Yep.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Wow. We've gotten dark really quick.
We were playing with added.
Slavery and the exploitation of the masses and godly beings playing
Yeah.
by their own rules.
Remember,
so...
he didn't like them from the first impression, so...
Yeah.
That's how openly.
And besides, they were probably going to screw Tresden over from the payment. They didn't have any money. So they got what's coming for them.
So, yep. In the streets, I'm sure it's going to be pretty one-sided.